Hi, it's Jim Friedmaker, and as a custom programmer, I still keep up with AI. I will never use AI for writing client code or anything proprietary, but I do keep up with it. So what I do is little personal projects that simply would never get done if I didn't use AI for them. They're I always reach a point, and this definitely was true yesterday. I always reach a point when the AI, as smart as it is, becomes stupid. I ask it to generate a win-loss record. If someone played back-to-back games, it would tell them when their win-loss record. It botched it so badly it wouldn't even run any longer. So I had to roll back to a backup. So I'm just going to play it. I last night in about 5 minutes. I made it mobile optimized. It wasn't very good for mobile until last evening. But on Friday, February 14th, 2025, I just did a little thing. So I had AI generate a list of 250 words. And I forget, I think I said, make them a minimum of 8 characters or whatever. So it's not, you're not seeing like a four letter word that you're trying to guess. But I'm just going to play it on the mobile just to show you what happens. So just pick a first letter, F, click guess. Okay, that was incorrect, so I only got 5 more. So see what A. Okay, A, get it, but still not close enough to know what I'm dealing with there. H is incorrect. Better start watching. Uh-oh. Might lose this one. Well on the way to losing this one, I think. So try an E. One more. If this was a live stream, you guys could give me some advice. Okay. Safe for now. Don't feel real confident with this one. Yeah, got it a little bit. Let me think here. Okay, so manipulations was the word, and I'm not going to play a second one, but I'll go ahead and hit the new game button. That was another thing that took forever. It took several different versions. Every time I would hit new game, it would always display the last game, and then you hit it again, and then it would actually do it. So that took quite a while to resolve. But I'll go ahead and hit new game. And again, not going to play it, but that's on mobile. So nothing different about the other version. It took a while to keep the focus in the thing, so I'll just play one letter. I'll do the new game. So just to show you, so I can play that entirely without the mouse. Just that idea. So I'm going to leave it at that. So the other ideas, again, I'd like to when someone commonly plays back-to-back games, I'd like them to know their win-loss record. That's one thing. A friend suggested the ability to early guess. So if you know what it is, take a guess. I'm leaning towards if they guess wrong, um, not allowing them to guess again, or something, some sort of penalty, so that people don't just randomly start guessing and have no basis for what's going on. But more so, if they guess wrong, I won't tell them what they guessed right. So they might get, it might be very close, but that's kind of a lighthearted penalty, if you will. Other things that I'm going to do probably is, without requiring them to actually log in, assign them a random, let's say, 6-digit code, where if they want to come back, they can enter their code, and it will keep track in a database of their win-loss record. That's another idea. And then, right now, this is a 250 word file that AI generated. The other things that I've explored with AI are like themes, like musical themes or book titles or authors or some sort of theme to it, and have the ability to actually load the file of their choice that actually kind of does it. And then another thing is I generated a list of words with hyphens, so I could put, instead of them guessing the here, they would actually just have a hyphen there. So if there's a hyphenated word, or I ask it to generate a bunch of characters that would be similar, where instead of guessing that, entering that on their keyboard, they would actually just see that as kind of the thing. And then hints, something like, okay, this is a collar, or this is something else. So match the words to some sort of hint where you have some direction to go, rather than just randomly guessing some things. So I probably had a lot of other ideas that I just didn't even write down. But those are a few ideas for the next direction I have. So again, this was totally generated. I kind of guided it. Like when it would do something buggy, I would guide the AI into trying to recover from that. There were so many times. This is probably like version 20 by now, but there were so many times that what happens in AI is you ask for something and it'll totally break functionality that worked from the first time. So there's a lot of different things about it, but I am trying to keep up and make sure that I stay up to date about what AI can and what AI cannot do. And the other reason that I do this is, um, rather than put in proprietary code, if there's something like something I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about, but there's a technology called Ajax that this code uses. You don't notice it, but rather than refresh the entire page, like when you do a Google search and it makes suggestions, it doesn't go out to the server and totally refresh the page every character you're doing. So behind the scenes, when it's a correct guess or an incorrect guess, or the attempts left, or filling in the blanks, it's using Ajax to go out there and knows what the word is. It knows what has been guessed so far and what has not. Something that stopped working, that worked early on, was if I would guess the same letter again, it would tell me that's already been guessed, whatever. So rather, if I want to do this again, it won't do anything. It doesn't cost me points. So let's just do a D, just to show you that it doesn't penalize me for guessing the same word again, or the same letter again. But just as an idea, it worked from the very first time. That if there's a duplicate time, it would flash on the screen that you've already guessed that, or something, however it worded it. So just little things you pick up along the way about, I know what I want to ask and what I expect the program to do. And then when it doesn't do it, there's a thing called source control, that I did not commit these files to source control, but I did back them up on the server. So I have a whole history of what it did and what it didn't do over time. If if this was a client project where conceptually I wanted to do something, then I can grab that code that's already generated in AI and repurpose it in a totally different way that AI does not know about. So no client data, no ideas, or anything like that. I'm very conservative. Even if the AI claims to not use the data that we feed it for training data, I'm not going to feed it anything proprietary. I've got decades of experience writing code that I'm not going to train the model. So that's what's happened, is they've scraped it from the internet. That's where these mistakes come from, is they might have found some bad quality code out there. And the other last thing I'll say is that I'm also concerned about security. Just prompting, nothing insecure about this program. No penalty there. But when you actually are writing code, the code that gets generated by AI 99% of the time, without doing spatial prompting, is not secure. It's very unsafe. People could do things in a inappropriate way. As an example that has nothing to do with security, but I did not say anything about guessing numbers. Numbers are not part of this, but it should show up as an incorrect guess because I didn't say if a number's entered, ignore it. Yeah, see, so that'll count against you, even though there's never anything with a number in this word group. So just an idea, just things you don't really think about that you have to think when people uh, enter something that they shouldn't. All that has to be guarded against, and AI is not very good about doing that at all. Without some special techniques, special terminology that programmers know, etc. So, just an idea, just some idea. This project would have never gotten done if I wouldn't have used AI for it. Never would have had the time to do it. But just to give you some concepts about how I'm using AI to keep up with what AI can and cannot do. Have a good day.